episode of Limit 55, the car, the MGA, has been asked to participate in a union, an event, a wedding, a very special wedding. And I thought that was going to be a very cool experience. So I was lucky enough to be invited to come along with the car to this person's wedding. So it's really a bonus for me. And this wedding is up in Santa Barbara. So we are going to head up the coast to participate in that special ceremony. Let's see what happens.
And if you're new here to the Limit 55 channel, make sure to subscribe to support the creation of more content about the classic car experience.
Fun fact, they filmed some of Bridesmaids, that movie with Kristen Wiig, off that road down there. The scenes where she gets pulled over by the Irish policeman. Filmed down there. Fun fact, I am on the 101. It is quite warm. It's 100 degrees. The car is running reasonably well. It's a little hot. We're going to be fine. We've almost made it out of the valley. And once we do get out of the valley, we're going to be on the coast and it's going to cool down. I'm going to be happier, the car's going to be happier, and it'll be mint.
Progress, despite traffic, was good, but soon I needed fuel.
Wouldn't It Be Nice just came on. The second I saw the ocean. I think this is what it's supposed to be all about.
And despite the usual perils, I was glad that the car was running well and we were continuing on our way until we got to Santa Barbara.
We are now in the bowels of Santa Barbara and I've recovered just about, although I'm still soaking wet, so I'm just trying to cool off a little bit. But you're probably wondering how this is going to work, because there are only 2 seats in the MG, and typically at a wedding, if they've got a classic car, the couple will drive off together in it. But you see, this is an Indian wedding with a Baraat, and during a Baraat, the groom makes a grand entrance on a horse. And even though this wedding is being held at a zoo, they couldn't get a horse. So this is going to be Soham's horse, Soham's the groom, and this is going to be Soham's horse's driver. So that's how this is going to work. And Natalie just doesn't get to participate. Natalie's the bride. This is certainly not a bad place to get married. It's actually astonishing. Anyway, I'm very much looking forward to this. I'm just glad the car made it. You know, classic cars are vindictive. The moment you need them, they don't work, and I'm going to touch wood. Now that I've said that. In fact, I'm going to hold wood. I'm holding it.
So once I'd had my fill of drinking in the view and watching the other classic cars drive by, I got ready for the wedding. Santa Barbara beach wedding style.
1958. Thank you, yeah. Let's do this thing.
My task was to drive the MGA on a perilous route up a hill through the center of the zoo, past the tropical aviary, monkeys, and the fudge factory. When I saw the hill, I was mildly concerned for my clutch, but it was too late for that now, as the wedding guests were arriving. I got in position. And before I knew it, Soham was in the car on his way to be married. The package was secured. I was doing my best to slowly creep up the hill in first gear, trying to save the clutch, while waiting for the wedding party behind. And I got a full 20 yards before I was yelled at for going too quickly.
I'll stop. It's all good.
But eventually, we delivered the goods to the top of the hill. And after Natalie had walked down the aisle and everyone had said their piece, it was time for some tongue. So after feeding the giraffes their dinner, and while basking in the glow of the wedding, I reflected on how grateful I was that the car had done its piece. I said goodbye to the guests and made my way home.
That's it. They're married now. It's quite the experience. It's amazing. Definitely think I took like 10,000 miles off the clutch though, coming up this hill. That was less than ideal. But hey, it's okay. It's done. It was amazing. What a brilliant experience. Made possible by the MGA. Congratulations, Natalie and Soham.